It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now, here's Yao. That one's in, his first shot this game. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And then Barkley with the dunk.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Indiana. James with it. Picked up by Banchero. There's a screen by McHale. The drive by LeBron. The shot, no good. Here's Wilkins. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him a human highlight for nothing.
Pass to Barkley. And then Barkley with the dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Weber. Barkley grabs the board. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. James outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And LeBron's still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
Now the Heat with it. Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now James. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Johnson driving the lane. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Pacers trail by 4. James outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he gets down in the paint, there's not much you're going to do to stop the King.
Johnson down low. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Screen by Barkley. Brunson right side. It's stolen by Johnson. Weber outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now, here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. Here's Brunson. Here's Barkley. And Barkley throws it down hard.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even in a power finish. Now, here's James. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Weber. Banked in off the glass. Weber's got his second bucket.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Pass to Thompson. LeBron with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Free throw good from Weber.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possible.
And LeBron throws it down.
Still a force. LeBron looking ageless on that one.
Pass to Wilkins. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Barkley. The second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Barkley's got 8.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Good on the three-point shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
LeBron outside. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Inside, the kick out to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. change here. The Heat leading by 4. Johnson down low. Ingram with it. And it's Wallace picking him. And the dunk by Bol.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Here's Brunson. Out to Wallace. Cunningham for 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. He has yet to score. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Marion. Off target with his 3. The Heat with the lead. Johnson right side. Outside for Kemp. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Here's Wallace. Second shot opportunity. And Bol pulls it down. The Heat leading by 8. And that's an intentional foul. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Young, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Lever. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
Young with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Pass to Marin. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Marin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Heat leading by 5. Young, right side. Here's Kemp. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Pacers trailed by 4. To the inside. Wallace. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Young, here we go. And stolen by Mobley. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. It's hauled in by the Heat. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Shoots from 12. Here's Şengün. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 6-point Miami lead.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second-chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Johnson, and he makes that one. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Brunson, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Brunson continuing to work hard out there to track down good shots.
Here's Johnson. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. 52 seconds left in the first half. Wilkins outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Good. Nice job down low. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
James wide open. That's in there. Lever with the assist.
Over his long career, James has worked on his three-point shot. Kudos to the King.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here is LeBron. 11 points in the game. Thompson surveying the floor. Gets it off. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get you back to the action after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. Pass to McHale. Outside for Lever. And here's Barkley. Over Wilkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Pacers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall. And here are the Heat now. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
It's stolen by Banchero. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Lever with it. Wilkins picks him up. A 3-ball. Rebound by Yao Ming. Miami leading by 6. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Miami, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pacers trail by 7. James in the post. He's got 11. Off on the layup. Johnson right side. And he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Now in the game, number 12.
90 seconds now into the second half. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The Heat leading by 9. And there's the call on Pat Lever. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Pacer substitution. Number 11.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. That one goes. Count it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And one of those guys, Brad, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Young determined on that play there, the foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
That's good from Young. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Thompson outside. Stolen by Wilkins. One-on-one fast break. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Back to Young. All sorts of time. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's LeBron. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. LeBron James on the wing. LeBron going to work inside.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Young inside. That one misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 11. Down low. Now Barkley. And Barkley slams it home.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .52 seconds left in the third quarter. The Heat leading by 9. Johnson inside. 1 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The shot's good from Lever.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Johnson. Misses for only the second time in 12 tries. Pacers trail by 9. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Marin. That fall. Great assist by Lever. Marin's got 7 points. Johnson with it. 23 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Johnson's got 25 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The Pacers, 52.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Miami leading by 8. Barkley grabs the board. Brunson outside. And stolen by Yao. Pass to Johnson. Back to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Yao. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Wallace. Takes it off the glass.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 27 points.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Thompson from long range. Miami leading by 10. Outside Wilkins. Back to Johnson. No good. Outside Lever. Barkley. And then Barkley with the dunk.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. He takes it in. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 15 points in just the second half. Outside, James. Up top, Barkley.
Miami foul. Chris Webber. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's James. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Pacers making a switch here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Pass to Banchero. Sinks that one from the post. Banchero's got his first points in this one.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
James looking around. Screened by Barkley. And it's blocked. And there's the call on Pat Lever. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wilkins outside. Pass to Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Wilkins with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Back to Wilkins. Banchero inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Weber. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Weber's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Substitution on the court.
James outside. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Magic Johnson.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Knocked loose. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 16-point game. To the paint, Barkley. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And James is so unpredictable in the pick and roll because he can do anything he wants to do. You're at his mercy.
Johnson's shot is off. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Right side, Wilkins. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments.